Yeah, I just wanna be the greatest.
It's your boy Hifivega back again, and this time I'm back with another holiday gift guide, this time from $50 to $100, so we're still in that budget range. I'm going to go over some really cool, nice gifts you can get for the car audio enthusiast or yourself for under $100 but over $50. So with that being said, I think it's time I should just jump into my first pick. For my first pick, I'm jumping straight in. It's a kicker 2 3/4 middler, as my buddy Kip would say. So this middler is just basically a mid-range that can play all the way up into tweeter frequencies. It has a frequency response from 300 Hz all the way up to 20 kHz. It has a 50 watt RMS power rating, and this is a great little speaker to put up in dash locations or even some kind of A-pillar pod, and you can have a full tweeterless setup, just this in a mid, or you can use this as a true middler and have a mid bass, this mid range, and a tweeter. Either way, it comes in at $54, a really killer deal for some really cool little mids. Next pick is a Klein DC Clamp meter. Now you might ask yourself why you would need a clamp meter. Well, there's several reasons in car audio that you might use a clamp meter. One of them is to test the performance of your alternator, see if you're getting enough output, to see what your overall system draw is when you're running. And also you can use a clamp meter and a multimeter to kind of gauge how much power your amp is putting out. It's not perfect because it doesn't include the power factor numbers, but it's a good way to kind of guesstimate what you're doing with your current setup, and it's just a great tool to have for troubleshooting things like that. Next on my list is the SMD FP4 Quad A&L fuse holder. Now this fuse holder comes in at $65, and it's a really quality piece to show off in your install. It's plexiglass. You can get the bottoms in different colors if you order straight from Steve Mead himself, but just the basic black A&L fuse holder with 4 spots and the clear plexi top, super clean, super cool. I think most people would be proud to run this fuse block in their setup. I mean, it's one of the coolest looking fuse blocks on the market today, so that's why it made this list. The next item on my list is the GP 6-spot SAE top post battery terminals. Now these are extra heavy duty battery terminals that I've been using in the Trooper for about a year now. Really nice battery terminals. They come with thicker bolts. They're thicker overall than most of the other top post battery terminals, and the one thing that I really like about them in the version 2 is they have a set screw. So once you set it on the post in a position, you can put your set screw on it and keep it right where you want it. Really nice feature, really heavy duty set of battery terminals, and at $60 it's a bargain. If you're looking for top post battery terminals, definitely check these out. The next item on my list is the Sunex rechargeable underhood light. It's 1000 lumens, so it's very bright, and it's cordless, so you don't need to have it plugged in to use it. Putting it under the hood really helps with installs under the hood wise, and also you can put this in the interior of your car when you're working on your vehicle and have a nice bright light all the time. It'll easily attach to the roof in the same way that it attaches to the top of your hood, and it'll hold itself there while you work. At $80 for the full kit, it's definitely a tool you need in your arsenal. My next pick is the Dewalt 3-piece step drill bit. When you're installing a step drill bit is invaluable. It's something you must have, and it's nice to have it in 3 different sizes. This kit is not cheap, but the step drill bits themselves are not very cheap. So at $65, I think this is a good deal because you get a variety of step drill bits. The cool thing about step drill bits is you have a stopping point at each ring. That way you don't over drill or go too big in one shot. The next thing on my list is the Bosch 12-volt combo kit. It comes with a drill and an impact driver, and the reason that I recommend the 12-volt tools is because they're smaller. Right here I have a Milwaukee. This is the Fuel 12-volt line. Now this is actually a bit bigger than the Bosch, but it's still compact. It's much easier to get inside of tight spaces inside a vehicle versus a traditional 18 to 20 volt tool. The good thing about having them in a kit like this is you have the drill and the impact driver, 2 batteries, a nice little carrying case. So it's a great little setup to just grab, take in the car, and do what you need to do. Okay, that's it. That's my holiday gift guide from $50 to $100. I'm curious what your picks would be. What did I miss? What should I have put on there? What are your go-to items from $50 to $100? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this kind of content and you are not already subscribed, you can hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, get notified when more videos like this come out. And for those of you that are subscribed, I appreciate you liking, commenting, and sharing. And I hope to catch every single person that watched this video in the next one. I want to give a shout out to all my Patreon supporters, but a special shout out goes to the $6 or more members: 2001 Monolithic, G Nava, Joaquin Juarez, El Fuego, Travis McClendon, Brandon Hanna, William Berg, Boxboy Audio Sound Solutions, Jesus Tires, Dennis Cromwell Jr., Scott Dilbeck, D. Stewart, Aaron Waltz, David Kozlik, Scott McCord, Matthew Tolberg, DBO Bass, Corey D, and Trucker 9000. For as little as $2 a month, you can join the team and help me reach my first goal of $200 a month so I can do a Patreon exclusive monthly podcast. If any of this sounds interesting to you, check me out at patreon.com/Hifivega. And this wouldn't be a Hifivega list if I didn't have a bonus pick. And the bonus pick is, I got it sitting right over here, a Hifivega Big 3 kit. This kit comes with 10 foot of wire, 5 foot for the ground, 5 foot for the positive. You just split the grounds to get your 2 grounds. It's covered in Tech Flex, and this is the budget line. This is in gray. It's also available in orange and blue. Not only does it come with the wire itself, but it also comes with the remaining lugs you need, the heat shrink, 10 zip ties, and of course the Hifivega wire sticker. This kit currently sits at $75, and it is available at www.hifivega.com. What are we doing here, Jason? Late night SQ fixing?
Just fixing some old garbage.
Kyle, you want to say something about Jason's work?
I don't know. sure looks pretty good in the dark.
Y'all are rough. See if I can't go get yelled at tomorrow.
Yeah, you really messed this up. But you got some sick heat shrink on there.